will give Powerhouse a good opening, but Iconic is also looking so open, and he will get knocked down by Max Crash right now, giving a lot of information away right now, because Team Fnatic now do understand that is Team Powerhouse right in front of them, as Dark is faced off against Ash, as he will take him down, but Dark gets traded off over here. Fnatic dishing out all that damage onto its Powerhouse, and to see if that is going to happen, because TSM Entity is on a prowl, and they have spotted down Team IND. Neo is looking aggressive, and Team TSM Entity, I do not think there is any kind of change in their gameplay right now as they head into it. Team IND, they are in looking for some blood right now. Clutch God, he has cooked the grenade. Snacks already taking down C God. IND do know that this is TSM Entity. They have to take this fight very, very carefully.
I mean, carefully indeed, but the way TSM have been playing, I'm pretty sure that word is not in the dictionary right now. As Clutch God goes up, he knows where the enemy is. He is going to give a little bit of a pre-fire. Is Snacks going to come in his line of fire, or is he going to do something quite opposite? And it looks like it. He did something opposite. Now Jonathan goes in. He gets knocked down. Snacks is just a man possessed right now. He's already got Jonathan. Almost got Clutch God. DSM better act quick. He does have to patch himself up. But now they go out in full force. Neo is going to finally get that knock. And he's like, you know what? You did your bit. You should have finished him when you had a chance. But you know, you are not down and out unless you still have a couple of breaths in your lungs. And by the look of things, oh my goodness, Jonathan, I thought, took another big hit, but he just got picked up. And Clutch God is going to get obliterated by Slayer, who is now coming in for the kill. He is on a path of vengeance. He wants to exact revenge for what just happened to his teammates, and pretty much he's going the same way that TSM did. All those grenades doing devastating damage. He gets two players right now. Z-God is knocked out, and I do believe Neo went out as well, so it's going to be him up against Jonathan. But is he aware that Jonathan is actually on the ground floor and might shoot him in his back? He is shrouded by that smoke, but I think he has finally been caught out. His sound must have gone in. He goes out. Jonathan is nimble-footed as they come. He is now outside the building, going up on a 2-on-1 situation. He's going to get this heat. Again, you've got to be careful, because I do believe I see SynerGE in the background. And of course, Team Xtreme is right nearby at the beach. They just, sunbathing a little bit. They want to come in for the fight once it's all clear. Once the smoke settles, once the dust settles, I'm pretty sure they're going to make their move. But Ash over here with that Ratata gets a knock on Zebra, so he is keeping them at bay. And Zebra's teammate, who was right next to him, is going to have his work cut out. But Iconic on the left flank goes around, gets a knock on Ronak. Niku is finally joining the fray as well. He gets a knock on Ash, so now it's going to be a little bit tricky for Frankie. He is the last man standing, but he does jump out, and he gets that finish on Zebra. And I do believe with that, Powerhouse are going to be eliminated.
What we just got to witness, Ronak dies to the circle, and Demon in the meanwhile spraying around all those bullets and taking down two members of Team SynerGE before getting taken down by Godlike kill. What a day we are having tonight at XP. Kills everywhere. This is kills galore all the way. Right off the hook, we have TSM NED, we have Team Powerhouse, we have Fnatic. Megastar also joins the party, as Encore will get knocked down. But Team Xtreme, my oh my, these lads are putting up quite a show.
They are putting up quite a show, and well, they have their backs against the wall, so that is something that is under fire courtesy of Umumba. So they are responding in kind. Also, Evo joins the fray and gets that finish on Eggsy, and Vampire over here with amazing reflexes. He gets a knock and a finish, but I wonder if he got taken down himself. ORR mounting.
Swag still surviving by a sliver of HP. Does have Pansing and Destro right beside him. And Pansing will lobby that low toss grenade. And with that, Swag will get finished. Grenades, and he will make a move. But before that, they have to deal with Erangel. They cannot get away with that win. And Maxi doing the job over here for Mavi. Mavi will definitely capitalize.
They are going to be rushing in, and here they come. Mavi jumps in. Is he going to get the knock? He gets a knock over here. We are going to wait shortly. Back in the action over here. He is going to pinpoint Evo's location, but Evo spots him quicker and takes him down with that M4. Sliver of HP. Bouncing is there to assist his teammate as well, and I think he might just get a spot on Evo. He doesn't. He finishes the job that his teammate started on HP, but he does not get a knock on VSG-Crawlers Evo, man.
And with that explosion, he might get a knock or two. But the team that is doing really good this game, that has to be Team IND and Team Elementrix. They are still sitting at a comfortable position. Look at Kratos' position. He knows that Mavi and Diljit and Viper a coverage area for the circle. And the Viper with that taking down Mavi. Yes, and Slayer does take that knock onto it. On top.
Now, well, Orange Rock, they definitely look like they are in trouble. The Jeet doesn't have a lot of options. He's going to have to jump out. Soul Viper is going to get up and he is going to rattle him with bullets, getting that kill, securing that kill for himself. And down to the last 4 teams, Orange Rock getting eliminated in the 5th position, 3 kills to their name. So it all comes down to the boys from Team IND. And that was a nade that Kobe would have been proud of. And with that, Soul getting eliminated from this game in the 4th position. Good effort on Viper's part. He does get those placement points for his team and he comes away with 1 kill. So, I mean, that is going to be some points that these boys were looking forward to. However, with Umumba Esports also out of this game, we are now down to a 3v1 situation, and I do believe Team IND are looking to take their first chicken dinner from the finals back home. I mean, these boys have been they were kind of not so strong on day 1, but on day 2 they really show that, you know what, we are back and it's never too late to join the party. And well, with this win, I think they are definitely off to a good start, eh?
Absolutely. And a good sigh of relief for Team VSG-Crawlers as well. Because
Umumba, who had 7 of their own great performances coming from Umumba and VSG-Crawlers. This was a game which it really had to perform in, and perform they did over there. Now, TSM Energy and SynerGE, you know, they've already qualified. Powerhouse, man, ever since the days in ETG Brawl,
at one team that they forgot about the rest, and that's how they got punished. But
that's how they got punished indeed. Yep,
yeah.
There you have it. Overall, right nearby them, tied with Marcos Gaming and Fnatic on 88, they have indeed fallen quite far. And those 3 teams, Celtz,
for screens, and for me right now the screen is stationary, so I'm going to have a look at the little preview, and I do believe it is Jonathan on our screens. Yes, it is. He does cook that grenade and he's going to throw it direct point blank in his face, but Iconic is the one who actually gets a knock on Clutch God. So Jonathan on a fight of his own, he gets 1 knock. Is he going to get the second, or is he going to get taken down by Powerhouse, who definitely need a kill? Oh my goodness, Jonathan reacts just a bit quicker. That jiggle peek over there, making sure he gets the job done, and he is not done as yet. Neo, his teammate, the one, is going to turn his sights on Iconic, and well, Iconic is the last man standing.
What surprises me is how Jonathan he's able to climb. He needed to move fast, but with balls that big, again, I reiterate, how is he able to go there so fast? He 1v2'd them, and it looks so easy the way he plays it. Imagine having the confidence of having a player like that. Jonathan, just go kill. Like, okay, cool. That's their tactic. That's literally their tactic.
It's all about how good your razors are, and you know, all that aerodynamic gear that all these boys are wearing. So I think he basically cuts through the wind like a hot knife through butter. But joining the fray right now, Team IND are going up against Marcus Gaming, and just as I say that, the dude is down. IND Snacks gets taken down, but Shadow, his assault gets taken down instead. We are down on 1 man standing for IND right now. Trance is going to make sure he picks his teammate up.
It's a 1v1.
Snacks is getting that revive. However, Max Kosh is coming in. He makes sure that he finishes off Kratos. Trance picks up. He shoots. He gets 1 knock on Max Kosh. Will he get the second? Oh my goodness, he has no HP left. And with that, 420 OP gets a knock on Sangwon. This is the fight we are joining in right now. Viper goes down to his M4 as well. 420 OP is like, you know what? I gave my position to Jonathan and Clutch God yesterday. No more. I want to reclaim my spot back, but he's got to be careful. He's got to not get knocked out. He goes prone. He does get that finish on Viper, but Regatoss coming in from the left flank, helping out his teammates, avenging their death. Gets 1 knock, gets a second knock, gets the finish on them. He is going to be on a high right now.
The 2 players around, and now Regatoss has got Mortal nearby as well, as Jonathan's going to find Ted. Diljit from the distance, rattling up bullets. He blows it up. That's he got. He's going to go meet his mate. Here, Rez is coming in, as it is going to be SynerGE, and I was correct. It is Team Tamilas. SynerGE is going to come around the corner, but he doesn't come pre-firing across. Strider from above trying to get the knock, though, and I do believe with that
picked up or not, we're going to have to find out. But now, Frankie, see, all their attention is behind them.
no!
Right? They will get those kills, but they've got to be careful. Now their backs are exposed to SynerGE, so I wonder what is going to happen over here. But I think Ronak has found out a member of SynerGE. Two of them are knocked down. I do believe Ash is the one who's keeping them at bay. So that was actually
was running across through the smoke, and in all the chaos, Ash will be found out, and that is going to be Fnatic getting knocked down in 6th position. However, they do get 8 kills, so that's 14 points to their name, and we're now down to the final 5. Team Tamilas in the middle of all the fray. Megastars 3 alive, a little bit of cover for them, and Team Celtz as well, 2 players, and they have that drop as cover for Mr. Rocks.
That little ridge, that notch that I was talking about is exactly what they were going for. But like I said, Megastars kind of beat them to it. Maybe they held off a little bit too long. Had they been in that position, they could have spotted Megastars coming in from the open. They could have gotten them. But that is the way the cookie crumbles. And Megastars, in fact, get the better of Fnatic. But they've got to be careful. Stepping in with a Molotov, that is going to be just a little bit too short. He is going to lob another one. I think Onko is definitely going to burn a little bit to that. While Godlike get eliminated in 5th position. Celtz going in for the kill. He gets the finish on Onko, but Swag is still the last man remaining for his team. He gets taken out by MJ, just as I said that, and do something good. Because if you have a look, MJ and Rocks are going to be in a position to hit Maxi, and they do. MJ gets a knock on Maxi, and he finishes them as quickly as I said that. So Striker has his work cut out. Oh boy, it can go either way right now.
It can go either way, but right now, with 5 alive in Bhishma, like I said, he got to channel his warrior spirit. He's named after one of the most mythical warriors in Indian mythology, and the position from Celtz, Rocks, and MJ, they have a little bit of bridge to work with. Now, Striker is aware where they are, but the moment he rattles off a bullet, his position will be compromised, and he is very much aware of that, and that's something that he doesn't want to really give out. He's a lone man standing for his lineup, and I do believe for Celtz, they have 3 players alive. Indeed, a Tunky far away, but he's providing oversight from above, that little bit of a mount.
The placement points that they've got. So I think they are going to take it away until or unless Bhishma and Striker have their all mics on and are conversing right now and be like, yo, are you the last guy? Yeah, man. Are you the last guy? Yeah, man. Do you want to team up on these guys? Nah, man. I'm going there to the zone right now. So Bhishma is actually going to go out. Umumba Esports out in 3rd position, to be honest, to beg your pardon. And 5 kills to their names. Atanki is going to go on the prowl. I think he spotted him. He
impact a lot on the standings.
It will indeed. Celtz now 32 points, probably knocking at the door of TSM Entity unless they're if they're not careful. Team Tamilas game by game. Team Xtreme with 5. We have SynerGE and Orange Rock who've already qualified. Soul with 3. VSG-Crawlers with 3. IND, Chicken Dinner, and then as well. And we do have the overall standings in a TSM Entity 186 points. But Celtz are right there. They're knocking on the door, trailing just by 19 points. Didn't have really a chance to go through the top 10 there, but okay. Now we have but producer, can you get it back, please? Can you roll it back? Yes, no?
And then we break up, and then it's like, all right, new team. Yes, that is the missing factor. But let's see if that is going to be the case, because we are going to go up against the skirmish. And Fnatic, although they did run away from them at boot camp, Powerhouse have finally caught up to them.
Absolutely, they have, and Ash does lobby a grenade in as he will want to take it on towards Iconic, but this will be a good matchup. Iconic does have that QBZ Ash with your gun. Okay, do that.
You gotta roll the R's, and go ahead, just letting you know, Gregor Josh just blew up those 2 members in the boat we saw on Team Tamilas. Full stop, the end, I'm out.
And even Frankie has been taken down by Orange Rock's Diljit. However, Dark is down right now. Fnatic, Powerhouse again being surrounded by another team, and they will get third party. Fnatic's Ash, however, struggles to find some opening as 2 members of Powerhouse have already been taken down. Ash goes in for that finish onto its Iconic, but Orange Rock is in the nearby fray right now. Meanwhile, Nova King still fighting it out. Ash does come in. He knocks him out. The last member surviving is Zebra as he tries to run around, but no, he gets spotted. And with that, Fnatic will want to end his misery and with that
serve themselves up on a platter, but that is not what is going to be on INV's mind today. They are doing something different, and Strider is going to get caught out in the water. Clutchcott spotting him and taking him down, wasting no time whatsoever. And in fact, Pan Singh is going to come in and take that kill. So a little bit of serve them up over here. They are mixing and matching. They're just knocking people down. They're like, all right, you want to take the kills? Don't worry, we'll rock the next one over. Servi gets knocked out by Clutchcott and at some distance as well, while Austin Bot X is going to get finished by Pan Singh. Jonathan, meanwhile, makes sure that he gets that finish on Strider, and Servi is not looking good. He is going to get ripped to shreds by those bullets.
Of course, they are moving as a four-man squad. They've got each other's back, but Ted, he might make things really tough for TSM as he spots some Z-God, will knock him out, will try to finish him off, will definitely want to avenge his fallen teammate. Z-God will get finished most probably. Yeah, he is done. I don't think there is any chance he's going to get that.
It's a good thing actually. So what TSM realized, had they taken that angle, boot camp theirs for the taking, it could have been nice. I mean, I'm just saying that. But I think they realized, you know what, maybe the circle might actually come back left where Orange Rock is, because, you know, these guys have a connect with the PUBG gods. But Pansing is going to take out Jonathan while we talk in Ultron. We find them laying down some hurt on VSG-Crawlers.
Absolutely. And Celtz are looking so fresh, and they do not seem to stop at all. They are going in for the kills. I thought they will be trying to go in for the placement. They'll be playing ultra safe mode, will try to defend. But no, we see a new Celtz that we did not quite witness during the league stages. And this Celtz looks so confident. They look like a champion the way they are aggressing out. They did have one knock. But look at the positioning. Rox is wide up in the open. He made sure that his teammate is providing that cover fire. MJ has already rotated out. Meanwhile, Kratos does take down Ted. Ultron again knocking down Avi over there. This is the push that Celtz do want. Atanki with that Uzi passing through that smoke. Will want to spot away CG, but CG is prone in. But will he do that? Let's see. Will VSG-Crawlers survive? XP, what do you think?
They're done for. I think CG is the last man standing, and Celtz are going to try everything in their power to make sure that they put a full stop to him right over here. Meanwhile, elsewhere, Zaljit gets a knock on existence from Godlike. That is a fight, of course, we do not want to watch, want to miss, actually.
Okay.
I mean, yes, we do want to watch it. I misspoke. It happens. But SynerGE are going to find themselves getting eliminated from this game in 15th position. And MJ, you better be careful, because there's a snake crawling in the grass. There's a smart snake, because he's going to let them go. He's like, you know what? We can't do anything over here. You and me getting obliterated right now. Neo, is he going to react?
They need those extra kills. Then, of course, chicken dinner is lovely. But, you know, chicken dinner with 20 kills is even more better.
I was just going to talk about Slayer. He gets knocked out by Godlike Gale. Now Kratos has to make sure that he gets some smoke applied, because he is low on HP as well. Trance is barely on any HP. IND moments away from getting wiped out. These boys are holding their own. They're still a four-man squad. Elsewhere, Soul is getting obliterated by what looks like, I think it is Celtz who are breaking out on them. Two of their members under the bridge are down. Sangwan, I do believe, is the last man standing. But wow, what a close call for IND. Almost getting two members knocked out, but now they are going to be finishing off UME Spansing. He is going to be eliminated from this game. Bhishma is going to be the last man standing right in front of them. He is going up against, and even their femurs might get shattered, but Mega Onko under fire gets knocked out and taken out in a whiff, and the play zone is going to get Mr. Hyozu. He's trying to make sure he lands on his teammates. That's what's happening right now. Oh, not his teammates. They're the enemies down there. He might actually gun them down. What am I thinking? That color kind of just caught me off guard, and Vexy might be in a position to knock out members of Elementrix, but no, it is Orange Rock from the distance that get the damage not only on Elementrix, but they knock out Vexy and finish him as well. So Orange Rock, well, they definitely know how to hold this compound, and they are doing with some finesse right now. Regaltos trying to lay down some bullets in the direction of VG-Crawlers CG, and VSG-Crawlers, I beg your pardon, and Celtz Rock is going to be right next to him as well, taking a little bit of that attack, just taking, you know, helping out with the brunt of the attack. So kind of teaming up over there. Not really, I'm just kidding. Elementrix, Team Xtreme, I beg your pardon, is going to be at the beach. One rock for cover, not the best idea, is it?
Definitely isn't, because they have to get inside the circle as we speak. So many fishes in the pond, and look at the fishermen. Regaltos, Demon, they are just peppering down bullets. They have spotted Rox down, and it will be a bad thing if Rox gets finished so early. But they do have quite a fun number of kills up their belt, and Demon, however, spots Regaltos proning over there, takes a lot of damage onto him, and Demon does manage to knock him down, will finish him off right instantly, and Utsarga, he takes down Smokey in the fray as well. So much being done from the side of Team Xtreme. Something that we did not expect.
Goes down by Niku. Whoa! This is going to be catastrophic, because Ronic is actually in a position to shoot down. That's it, they're done. I don't think Fnatic is going to come out of this one. because they have started moving into the zone. But do you think a revive might come in for Kazi over here?
I mean, it's really difficult, but it is possible. If they deploy 2 or 3 more smokes and Orange Rock do not look at them, then it's pretty much possible. And Utsarga also needs a res on, as 2 members have been down. And always, I think he'll just die to the zone. And Orange Rock looking for a chicken dinner. Good outing for Team Soul as well, because Mortal and Sangwan, 2 members still alive for their team. And Orange Rock are looking strong. Mavi does take down Niku. Demon also gets taken down by Vampire as well. And with that, Team Xtreme fall down.
So now we are down to the last 3 teams. And out of 7 players alive, ladies and gentlemen, 4 are from Orange Rock. Correction, there were 7 people. We're now down to 6. It's going to be a 4v2 situation between the mighty Rock, that is colored team in India right now, Team Soul. Can Mortal and his teammate Sangwan pull off an upset over here and put a smile on a lot of people's faces? I thought Mortal gets the knock. He does get the first knock on Anto, I beg your pardon.
Like, you know, a foregone conclusion as to who's going to be the top 3 to qualify. I still wanted to come down to the final circle, the final battle. That is as well. They had a chance, but now with 2 games remaining, I do fear for them. SynerGE, I think today is the day they've kind of switched off their phones, and you know what? They've qualified. It's fine. 3rd place and 2nd to qualify from this right now as the standings are. Orange Rock 4th place, IND now in the 5th position with 139
in both the games. So either you go and drop on their drop location, or you just cut out their rotation. Do whatever you have to, because
it's going to be rotating towards in that direction. Now Celtz are doing what they do best. They like playing at the
so long, and then you make rotations when the 5th circle is formed. That has to happen. Someone will be watching. You are rotating in a car so close to someone, some compound. You got to get shot down, and that is exactly that happened with Team Elementrix over there. But Powerhouse right now are in a fight with Team Xtreme, where we see people burning literally, and he cannot even get outside to roll on the ice, as Iconic will enter inside his compound. Demon in a whole world of trouble right now. Kazi has definitely healed up, but Demon needs to keep himself against the 4 members of Team Powerhouse that are about to push him in just a moment right now, maybe.
Ooh, I like the deflected nade. That was good, but it won't deal too much of damage though. And here comes the push. Dark pushing up, and he's gonna mow.
Kazi has definitely burning rotations when the form. That has to happen. Someone will be watching. You are rotating in a car so close to someone, some compound. You got to get shot down, and that is exactly that happened with Team Elementrix over there. But Powerhouse right now are in a fight with Team Xtreme, where we see people burning literally, and he cannot even get outside to roll on the ice, as Iconic will enter inside his compound. Demon in a whole world of trouble right now. Kazi has definitely healed up, but Demon needs to keep himself against the 4 members of Team Powerhouse that are about to push him in just a moment right now, maybe.
Ooh, I like the deflected nade. That was good, but it won't deal too much of damage though. And here comes the push. Dark pushing up, and he's gonna mow down the player. That's Demon, who has been exercised from the attic, leaving Utsarga down below. Now he will be taken down as well. There is still a member of Team Xtreme alive, but I do believe he has flown the coop. He has run away. He's like, don't worry.
Connect. You have a fight on mid-range. He's a beast at that range, and even in the close range, he does fairly well. But Orange Rock, what are they trying to do? Is Daljeet running away? No, Mortal, do not reload. Switch your gun. Nandi gets taken down. Play. That is so sad, but he has pretty much
coming through. The res will be on, and Orange Rock will keep their members alive. Godlike Xe with a brilliant nade. Team Tamilas getting almost annihilated, and now Powerhouse, they were stuck inside the house. And instead of just like, listen, if you're not going to come to us, we're going to come to you. And here comes the push. Ted just ducking and weaving around, trying to find the player, as Team Tamilas will be knocked out. Xe is going to find the final kill onto him. And Dark battling it off with Strider, takes a knock onto him. But Strider, for now, he will remain alive. No, he won't. Dark's going to finish him off. And now SynerGE down just to 3 members. Zebra trying his best to stay alive. But SynerGE, they just want to get taken down. Powerhouse coming out on top. and SynerGE down to one member. Powerhouse, they're not done yet. They're not going to go down without a fight, and they just might have wiped out Team SynerGE. Just one remains, and it's Sirvi, and he's going to leg it. SynerGE down to one member. Powerhouse Gaming are power bombing everyone. What is going on? This is sheer madness. I didn't expect this to happen.
This is Powerhouse at their absolute best, but TSM Entity and Orange Rock, they face off against each other as Z-God rattles out all that bullet from his Uzi, goes outside the house to do something crazy, but does not succeed because Mavi has been taken down, Z-God has been taken down, Diljit is also down. It all comes down to the last player of our team, Orange Rock right now. Jonathan is going in for that res. Vampire needs to come towards Anto, needs to give him that one res on because he has to get 3 members.
It feels like TSM Entity, when they face off against like Orange Rock or SynerGE, like the top teams, they seem to win these fights every single time. When they lose, the team fights is usually the teams that don't expect that. Oh, Kratos trying to be sneaky, but he's going to be found out. And with that, Team IND will be taken down from the distance. I do believe that was Gil who finished him off. And Megastars, 2 players left alive now, Vexy and Paradox. And it is going to be IND taken down. And they're winning. What is going on? Nova King's going to finish off Neo. Jonathan replies back, but he replies back towards Vexy. And with that, Megastars will be eliminated in 9th position. Dark's going to find Exy from Godlike. Gil replies back on Jonathan. Jonathan will finally fall. TSM Entity out in 8th place with 6 kills to the name. We're down to the final 7 teams, if my maths does serve me right. And sorry, 6 teams with 15 players alive. Make that 5 teams left alive. I'm losing track. Fixes, I'm sorry, help me out here.
And Rocks right now is going all into it. The members of Team Fnatic. MJ is definitely knocked out, but Rocks needs to take that first aid on and has to still fight against the circle. Ash also putting up a first aid, but no! Celtz, Roxy, the beauty. Oh my goodness, how did he pull that off, Blake?
Caught up by CG. Oh my lord, this is looking very, very tight indeed. Now, Tonki bleeding out. See, MJ is nearby to go for the res here. Nova King pushing in, though. He spots out CG. Nova King's looking for more. He's going to find the kill. Finishes him off. He knows there's someone else nearby. He takes a little bit of damage, but Powerhouse don't care. Wolves don't care. They howl after the kills. And right now, they're howling in pride. They're looking for more. And MJ, worried. He's wondering what has got into Powerhouse. How are they killing everyone?
I mean, they have nothing to lose, and now they are showing their true game. But Team Celtz, if they manage to somehow win this particular game, they are going to topple TSM Entity down. But Iconic, he is a beast right now. But Sirvi somehow does manage to finish him off, and he's surviving by a sliver of HP. You know, just fire a pistol onto him, and he is dead. That is how low Sirvi is, and he has to also fight the circle as he's progresses inside the zone. 6 meter, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He does it, but okay, Team Celtz, they mean business as they take down VSG-Crawlers. It's a 3v1 fight again, and if they are winning this play, I am telling you, they are going to the #1 spot.
$40,000. They know it. They see it. They want that money, honey, and they're going for the Sirvi. He at least manages to avenge his teammates. He takes on Powerhouse Gaming, who if you remember, they're the ones who got taken out. But Sirvi, don't forget who Sirvi is. Do not forget this man. He's got 1 knock. Now he's in a 1v2. He's going to be slowly creeping up in the grass, slowly snaking his way towards a player he dropped. Atonki, his eyes peeled, looking for where Sirvi might be. Now, Sirvi knows the res is going to be coming in, so he's probably trying to line them up together. He's going to be switching his weapons, reloading his AK-47 out in the distance. The res is going to be coming in. Rocks on his feet, and he's going to get the health packs in as well. MJ, on top of the little bit of a snowy patch over there, Rocks alongside Atonki, but it's 1v3, even though it's Sirvi, even if it might be Jonathan, this might be a little bit too much. And look at Rocks, he's going for a drive around now. He's having a blast here, and he just might be looking to run over Sirvi, and there's nothing Sirvi can do, and he's going to run over him. No! Sirvi's like, my gun is better than your goddamn car. He's not done yet. He's going to find another one, and Sirvi, he might have just done this. It's a 1v3, and now it's a 1v1. He's got the health. He's clutching. Celtz they're not just fighting for qualifying. I think they've qualified already. They want the purse. And TSM Entity's like, wait, who the hell are absent in the top 8 is gonna be Fnatic and Umumba and IND. Now IND and Megastars, but with Synergy denying them the chicken dinner, that means the gap is 3 points for 40,000 smackaroos. Ladies and gentlemen, that's over
111 points, 1-1-1 for them. I don't know. It's looking dicey. I think the way we see action, but always is going to come to his assistance. And when you see two people in your crosshair, you want to be a little bit careful.
Indeed, you really, really, really want to be careful. And for Fnatic, oh, the nade, he finds him. Always rattling of bullets, and Vengeance has a name, and its name is Always. It's going to get a drop now. Two members of Team Tamilas on their knees, and nade's going to finish off the play over there. Actually, sorry, the smoke for his teammate. Mr. Spray in the distance. And now Team Tamilas carry has got to do something special. The rest will be coming in for Frankie. Ash bleeding out as well, so he needs to heal himself up as soon as possible. The problem is, for Team Tamilas, Maxi is out in the open, and Ronok's going to have a free time popping off a couple of shots, but carry from the distance. He's going to get a knock, and Ronok almost finds a knock, but Ronok will survive for now.
The moment you mentioned Gary, I saw him go on that little bit of a right flank. I thought Ronok is going to be donezo. But he didn't get a lot of shots on him, so he's still lucky to be alive. And now he's at the receiving end of things, and Always is going to come in with an assistance once again, knocking him out. So, that's the thing. When you give your position away, you've got to act quick around the Fnatic boys, and you can't be so far away from your teammates.
Oh, I thought he was going to run him over there. Frankie, you got to learn how to drive around. But I know in the midst of all the action, XP, we missed out where the circle is, but the circle has gone even further north, and I do believe 41.75. There goes the neighborhood, as we would like to say.
There we go.
And if it was peaceful, what am I even saying? It was peaceful and quiet. It no longer is. The bullets will rattle out. Sangwon from the distance, as the bird can see. He takes that orange explosion, and he will be finished off. But actually, it's stolen away. The frag. Sangwon's a furious. Like, that was Michael. Goddammit. He spotted Hyozu as well. The tree giving him some cover for a while, but it's a very narrow trunk indeed. He's deployed a few smokes, he's healed himself as well, but he is definitely pinned down. A striker from Team Tamilas. He's got a better angle, and instead it's going to be Always. There are 3 teams shooting at Hyozu. Let him be. Leave Hyozu alone. God damn it, guys.
Poor guy. I mean, he deployed that smoke to cover himself, but like I say, that the smoke is actually like a big target out there, so he is kind of paying the price, and I think he has been finally knocked out. Yes, he did. We did see that earlier. He is going to slowly but steadily bleed out because his teammates are nowhere close to him. They are on the other side of Severny, on the eastern front, and
They've had Fnatic. They've got 3 kills. We spoke about this. We said they need to go big. He's going to find Mr. Spray. There's another player away on the other house. That is, of course, the final player left alive for Team Tamilas. It is Striker, and Frankie will finish. VSG-Crawlers go down. They're going to push in, XP, and they want this. Like wolves, desperate to survive. They are facing extinction, but they will not go down without a fight. They're going to defy everything, and Nade's going to be sailing in. As meantime, Soul getting demolished by Godlike. The player's still inside. It's Avi. He's trying to get the res. He gets the res, but the Flames are going to push them out. They come running out, and Oasis is there to hold the line, and it will be the end of VSG-Crawlers. Jonathan right next to Neo. Now, I don't know how Neo's butt smells like, but they are making the human centipede at the moment. And if that's what it takes to stay alive, they'll take it. But Snacks, he's hungry. He's looking for more. He's going to get a knock onto Jonathan. And Neo, he's still creeping around. Are explosions and bullets, but he's hiding behind the vehicle, the burnt-out vehicle. Serious? Like, he's weird. He's like, wait, you know what? That car wasn't there a while back. Someone could be nearby. He's paranoid. But IND, they're getting pincered, and Team Xtreme's going to get a drop onto him. Orange Rock, they strike. Vampire all alone, but he finally will meet his grave. 10 kills for Orange Rock. They bow out in the 5th place with 17 points. IND, vehicle exploding. Team Xtreme out of nowhere, laying down the pain on Team IND.
And SynerGE is still not letting up as well. He is racking in a couple of those knocks for himself. We are down to the last 4 teams. Megastars, who've been really quiet. They haven't had a single kill to their names, and they just want to be chilling on the sidelines. They're like, you know what? You guys do all the work. I think we just want to celebrate a little bit over here. But Slayer getting found out and finished by Megastars. Just as I say that, IND bowing out in the 4th position of the final game. 8 kills to their names and a total of 16 points. Well, if you can do the maths, we already know they've done it. But who is going to walk off with a chicken dinner right over here? SynerGE really close neck to neck as far as Megastars are concerned, and Team Xtreme Are they going to pull off another upset over here, or is SynerGE and Megastars, are they going to be the ones who walk away with the chicken dinner? All three teams have 3 members still alive.
Don't forget, the money for second and third place isn't very less either. It's a lot of cash. It's not a laughing matter. We talk about 40K, but there's like 25K, like 15K on the line. There's a lot of money on the line in the finals, but SynerGE will finally meet his maker. Valiant effort from Team Xtreme. They still have a couple of players roaming around, Kazi and Iku. Now, for Megastars, Vexy and Encore are in sniffing distance, and Ted, he spots him out. He's like, oh, what's that? Is that a snake? No, it's not. It's another player. They both die, and they get wiped out. Kazi actually helping out SynerGE with a team-wide. Megastars will fall in third position, 3v2, and you know when SynerGE shine, they shine when it comes down to these positions. However, a knock will happen, and Strider will be on his knees. Now, the res doesn't happen. Iku's going to finish him off. It's a 2v2 XP.
Well, CRV and Ted versus Niku and Kazi. Who is going to come out on top? I'm pretty sure if you are placing any bets, you are going to have your money on SynerGE, but we can't count out Team Xtreme as well. They get a knock on Servi. Kazi gets that first knock, and I think he's going to go for the finish. They are not going to let them have any breathing space. They want that chicken dinner. They want to go out with a bang, but Ted is the last man standing and is Mr. Serious himself. Can he actually put a smile on his face and get this chicken dinner for his team again, which is going to be, again, one of those outings. I mean, SynerGE, man, boy, oh boy, have they been just impressing us every single day. And Servi is finally going to succumb to his injuries. He is out for one last time. Dead versus Niku and Kazi.
It's all on Mr. Ted. SynerGE did it last time. Can he do it again?
Intense music now.
Cue intense music right now. And Ted, he's got health. But a second, he gets a drop. He gets a drop. He's looking for it, and he's gonna clutch it out.
It's not right. It's not right, guys. Come on. I mean, you can't call them underdogs. I mean, if the 4 of us, with our producer in mind, if we form a team and we hit
in the end,
I'm pretty sure they are going to be relieved that they qualified earlier on, because that's why I think they could take it easy in these games.
And they did give a fight, but here we have it, the overall standings. But for a change, we start from the bottom.
Oh, the suspense!
I like it. I like this. They take 40,000 United States dollars. That's a lot of money for those of you who don't know the exchange rate for an Indian team. TSM team, probably the bottom end of the line, but not just winning, not just qualifying, but winning it in such a convincing fashion. Hats off. Take a bow, gentlemen. That was truly phenomenal. The champions, ladies and gentlemen. And I usually don't write pandering to the chat, but can we have a hashtag Celtz OP in the chat, please? I think they definitely believe.
Did you just use hashtag and OP in the same sentence?
Yes, I did it.
Boomer?
I did it for